Hey crafty cuties, I hope you guys are doing well. Welcome back to Paper Terrace. And if you're new, my name is Jessica. Real quick, if you are not subscribed and you like my crafty videos, I would love for you to subscribe. A big portion of my viewers are not subscribers. And if you are someone who likes to watch random videos of mine, then maybe go ahead and leave me a comment down below letting me know what your favorite type of videos are. I mean, I mostly just do videos related to junk journaling or paper crafts, but of course I have random shopping videos and crafting haul videos, but most things are like on brand, as they say. Anyways, today we are going to make some really cute little layered tag dangles. This is one. These are, I mean, so simple, but I'll tell you everything that I have in my little assembly line here, and you can recreate this. You don't have to have the same things that I do, but I have some little bulb pins. So if you didn't have bulb pins, you could also like tie them together with just some trim or something like that. I have these cute little merchandise tags from Amazon. You can get them on Temu as well, and I thought that all of the cute colors are perfect for spring. And then I have just a few different things, so it's kind of like an assembly line style, basically. Let me put this over here. I love using these little tag labels for the backgrounds. Just kind of a variety. If you don't have these, you could use, like Tim Holtz has labels. Labels are really good. Or stamps. If you have like different stamps, that would be great. You can see some of them here. They're just a good background item. They just add some layers. And then I have these cute little hole reinforcers. I got these from Amazon, but I love all of the different colors, and I really like using hole reinforcers on these tiny tags. I have some that I made also, so you can just dye your own. You don't have to buy them like I did, but that was convenient. And then I have these adorable little bunny stickers that I'm going to use as the focal image. And these from Temu. And then these were also from Temu, and I love these tags. They are so cool. If I can find the links, I will. They're on one of my past haul videos, I know that. But yeah, they're these really fun industrial looking tags, and I love how they pair up with this project. And then as another little sticker, I have these little, they're just so small, and I'm mostly looking for like butterflies, so I may grab from some other places in my room. I also have these little flowers. You need really small stickers for this project, but let's just make some together and chill. Punch the little hole out. So let's see. I like combining different shapes, so I might even go ahead and do, actually, let me just bring you in a bit here. Not that you have to see, but you don't have to see the details per se, but I'm sure it's kind of nice to see what I'm doing. And I really don't overthink this. I'm just going to layer on the different stickers. I do like the idea of having like some of the stickers kind of go over the edge and then wrap it over. Let's see, I'm gonna reset this up actually because I want things in a different order. I think that makes more sense. So then I will grab one of these little stickers from this set. Oh yeah, florals look good. Oh, that's cute. It's like a little, I thought it was like lavender. It is, but it's like a little bunch of them. So we'll go like that. And then we top it off with a bunny sticker, and these are just darling. And just kind of like that. And then I think I'm going to use these ones. I love the colors in here, and I think I'm just going to mix and match the colors. And I think that this project would be so cute if you did want to add stamping or like stenciling also. It does have a like a satin fix to it, or not fix, finish. And so the only thing with that is that if you're using inks, it might rub off a little bit, but I think stamping would be okay. In fact, I'm gonna grab something real quick so we can test that out. I feel like something scripty would be good. We'll do it on the next one so it can be in the background, something like that. And then we'll just punch this hole through here. And okay, most of these have holes, this one doesn't. So I like the different sizes of tags for these dangles, but you could also like layer in a little bit of cheesecloth. That would be cute as well. We can do that. Okay. I'm going to take this, and so I am going to use a black ink because when this dries, it will be permanent, but it still, if it gets rubbed while it's wet, it's probably going to smudge a bit. So let's see, because this does already have a little bit of writing on it. Whoops, let's get up there. Okay, there's that. I do wonder if actually more of an image would look better. Well, let's just go with that for this one. We don't want to do too many things. And I do apologize. Sometimes what I'm doing is way out of frame and I don't notice it. And it's so, filming these videos, you would think after 8 years I have it down to a perfection, but I don't. It's hard sometimes working within a small frame. And I like to kind of mix up the sides that the stickers are on. So what I really like, if I'm being honest, and I don't always follow this, is I like having the items that I'm putting on a tag to be almost in a diagonal fashion. I follow that a lot with if I am using a stencil, I will use a stencil in like the right hand corner and then the lower left. And I like how that looks. Okay, then we'll grab a little sticker. Yeah, these little butterflies are the perfect size for that. So that's perfect. We'll grab our little bunny sticker. Sometimes it's just nice to have these quick and easy projects. Oh, and then I did forget that I was going to use one of these, but I think we'll be okay. I probably should have put it on first, and they are a little bit too big, but I just go like that. And if that's not going to work, I'll cut it off later. And that ink is getting smudged right now, so I might not stamp on the others. I don't know. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this tag on first. And then this one on second. Now you could have a lot of fun with this and layer up a bunch of tags as well. It doesn't have to just be 2. But we'll continue making a few together. Okay. I like the stamping. I'm just afraid that it's going to take forever to dry. Let me try a little, oh, I know. I have a lot of these little wooden stamps. Okay, this one might be cute. We'll see. Sorry, that's loud. Okay, and we'll try to go off. Oh yeah, I think that one. And even though it's probably going to get somewhat covered up, I still like it if just a little portion of it is peeking out, because again, it's all about the layers. Like this. And so I'm gonna try to follow my own rules that I like for this. I'm gonna call them guidelines because I don't like having rules in my projects. But I'm gonna try to keep most everything in a diagonal fashion. Okay, we have that. And then we're gonna add one of these cute little stickers. And let's add our hole reinforcer first. I feel like once you get going, you can get a nice little system going, whatever works best for you. Okay, I kind of want like, actually, you know what? Is that gonna, okay, I was gonna rip it off. I want like half of the sticker, so yeah, we'll just put the other half on the back, or you could cut it. And a bunny sticker. And if you don't like how much white is on these stickers, you could ink up the edges. Okay, see, so we get a little bit of the stamping peeking through. Not a whole lot, but that's why we kind of experiment as we go. Because I'll remember that next time. Maybe it's better to do my stamping in the other corner, like up here, but I don't know, because then I feel like I don't want to cover the entire tag. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that would look good. There we go. Let's do a yellow one. We'll try the stamping once again, but this time I will try to do it in the corner that I'm not going for. And I grabbed another like plant stamp. We'll try that. Okay, like that. And then, does anyone have a hack for wooden stamps? The thing I don't love about wooden stamps is that most of the time, always, you will get some ink on the edges. For this kind of project, it's not a big deal because, like, first of all, I'm probably going to cover that up. Second of all, it doesn't have to be perfect stamping, but I know you can wipe it off, but if you're going quick, even stopping to wipe it off, it's just kind of annoying. So is there any hacks to not get those corners in ink? I don't know. I totally lost what I was saying there. Okay, I'm just changing up, trying to change up the colors. Okay, we will use another. These cute little butterfly stickers are adorable. Ooh, actually, wait, I like the circle one here. It's almost like a little, I was thinking wax seal, but okay, I think we'll put it up here. And then, oh, and then we have our hole reinforcer. I feel like the homemade ones are slightly a different size. Yeah, they are. They're like a little bit fatter. So these hole reinforcers have been working great on, I put them on some seed packet tags, but around this small hole, I'm not sure. I like it, but they work better for for like standard size holes. Okay, there we go. Cute. We take our little bulb pin. I want to add a little bit of cheesecloth to the next one just to see. I mean, there's no way it's not going to add a nice touch. Adding cheesecloth is always a good idea. And I'm trying real hard not to touch those stamps because, you know, stamping on something glossy, it's just gonna be a little messy, but I do know that will dry down. Okay, I got a little cheesecloth, and we'll just need a very small amount. I think it will hold up fine underneath the sticker. So let's see, what colors have we not done? We've done them all. So we'll do that. Okay, let's. Okay, I was out of frame again. We're gonna bring everything up a little bit there. So I think what's going to be key in using the cheesecloth is just making sure it's only one layer. That might be two, but we'll, and just a little bit, like we don't need much. Oh, it's gonna look cute, I can already tell. Okay. Let's gather all of our stickers first. Do one of these. That way we can make sure we're not forgetting anything. And then I think this will be the last one that we make together, but yes, I do hope that this will inspire you to do making some tags. Okay, so that's not gonna hold down. It's crazy that even through that one layer, it's not going to hold with the sticker, but I'm adding a little bit of glue, so I don't love that. I was hoping that the stickers would hold it down. That's okay, we'll do that. I mean, it is so cute. Like that. And as I'm putting these down, I'm kind of mapping out, having a little idea in my head where everything's going. We'll do a pink one. Yeah, for some reason, these hole reinforcers that were white and I dyed, they like bend over and stay over much better. That didn't really make sense. I think I'm going to use a teeny tiny butterfly. These are so small. And we'll place it over the stamping and a little bit over the hole reinforcer. And then we'll finish it off like that. And layer it up with a couple tags. And I was gonna say, if there were teeny tiny tags, it would be cute to have one on top too. You could even use like a sticker or something, but I think 2 is plenty. And then if you're curious, what do you do with these? Well, I was thinking that they would be cute pinned on to maybe some lace. If you have lace in your journals, you could pin it on like the side. You could make a little tab out of fabric and then pin this onto the tab and have it be on the side. You could, I mean, really, if you wanted, you could take the bulb pin off and just use these as tags. Yeah, all kinds of different things. I have no trouble using tags like this in my journals. You could also put this in a pocket, but that's going to be it. These are so much fun to make, and I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give it a like if you did. Feel free to share my video with any of your friends that like crafting, and hopefully they'll love it here too. Okay guys, have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye.